Hello and welcome to my second part of my May manga haul, and a little bit of an unboxing. We have some boxes. I think we'll get to that a little bit later, and I do have quite a number of volumes to show you guys. I think this one would be 7, 13, 23 volumes I think in total, including the ones in the boxes. They're smaller boxes this time, so maybe I can actually show it a little bit more nicely. But we'll see. So anyways, let's hop right into it. Oh, and if you haven't seen part 1, go ahead and watch that one first. Don't want to be missing out on these deets, in my opinions, controversial possibly opinions. And don't forget to like and subscribe, I guess, if you enjoy this video. Anyways, totally up to you. I mean, we'll see. So the first book, I have 2 books here, series. I had the first volume forever. This is That Blue Sky Feeling. I've had the first volume for forever, and I remember reading it and I really did enjoy it, but I never got around to finishing it because there were other series that I was more interested in completing. So now I have the final, like, 2 volumes. There's only 3 volume series, pretty short. It's very cute. I related a lot when I read the first volume to this girl here, because she likes this guy who's our main character, Mr. Blonde, but it turns out he's gay. So yeah, they don't end up together is the kind of thing. And I, for a long time, had a pretty big crush on a gay guy. Obviously, it didn't work out. But I understood her feels, but I feel like they handled it very well. The other one we got is the 3rd volume. So that's a nice little cover with our 2 main couple getting together. I don't have that much boys love. I don't typically read it, but my friend reads it a lot, so I borrow her series. But for what it's worth, I like these cute ones. I feel like I'm more stick to Yuri or the hard-hitting ones like My Lesbian Experience of Loneliness and so on. Like the creator of My Alcoholic Escape from Reality, which I showed in the last one. But yeah. And then we got Attack on Titan Volume 4. I'm slowly collecting the series. My boyfriend loves it, so he got me to watch the anime with him, and oh my god, it is a masterpiece. Depending on how the rest of it goes, because I still have to see the second half of the 4th season, I gotta say this might be like top tier, like best story writing I've ever encountered. Absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't checked it out, you should. The manga is the same thing as the anime, so it's not that different, but it's kind of fun to watch it since now I know a lot of the secrets and stuff and be like, oh my god, they were totally doing that kind of stuff and I didn't even notice it, but now I do because I know like who's this Titan and stuff like that. It's really interesting, and it has pretty good rereading value or watching value. Like, I would watch it again, I'm not gonna lie. And then we have a little controversial series, My Boy, Volume 7. I've already read this, but I need to show you guys it in the video, so I still have it here. This one is like, it's supposed to be like a romance, I guess, between an older female, 30 years, and a 12-year-old boy, but he's not 12 years old anymore. At this point in the story, he's a teenager, I think 16, and I feel like it's not even like actually a romance, it's more so they're both working, like helping each other to get through their life. So she's having a midlife crisis kind of thing, and he's helping her to be happy with herself, to live her life, and it really does focus on the struggles in this volume that she's had with her family and difficulty in growing up and such. But it's very good. If you're looking for something that's kind of a little more taken aback, a little dramatic, I guess. It's not very dramatic, but it does have a little bit of themes in there. I would suggest this. It's good. I like it, and there's only, I think, 2 more volumes left of the series, so I'm excited. to see how it goes. And I hope it doesn't get problematic, because it feels like they might be that way. We'll see. Something's Wrong with Us, Volume 6. Again, I've already read this. For the next two, I've also read this. But very good. Very good. Love the series. Psychological thriller, basically a murder mystery, but it also talks about making these confectionaries. I forget what they're called, but it's really cool. Maybe it's wagashi. Wagashi is what they called, or Robi mochi. I liked it a lot. And some interesting stuff. Don't listen ahead, because I got a spoiler here. But, okay, good. Nobody listened. If you don't want to be spoiled, she's pregnant! Or at least it's hinting that she's pregnant. I don't know if we're 100% sure, but I think she is. Either way, that's really, really cool, because I don't expect them to do that in even a josei. You don't see that very often in manga. So it's an interesting take to start looking at pregnancy within a series. I'm excited to see where this goes. As usual, it's a great volume, and I can't wait for the next one. The suspense is off the roof. And then we have, oh my gosh, a series I love, A Sign of Affection. It's so cute. It is so cute. I would say this one might end up being better than Shortcake Cake, which is by the same creator. And I'm pretty sure I showed that finished this month. 12 volumes. And I enjoyed it, but I did have some problems with a fight that the two characters had in that one that I was kind of like, it's kind of pointless. They broke up at one point when it was completely unnecessary to break up, because they got together and back together in like a week, and the problem that they had at the point was going to be resolved right away anyways, and had nothing to do with their relationship. So anyways. But I do like the Riku and... But anyways, this series, A Sign of Affection, is about a deaf girl and a guy that she likes, and I'm pretty sure he likes her too, and they're just really cute together. It's really sweet. It's college romance, and since they're in college, it's a little bit more, I would say, realistic, I don't know, mature. High school, I've just read so many high school comedies or manga romances that reading something where they're in college is very refreshing. And especially because it also has to do with deaf things, so like you see things like where the words are grayed out because she's reading people's lips and signifying that, or like the letters turned sideways because she can't really figure out what their word is right away without looking for context. And they do it really well. I really like how they're taking it, and I'm excited to read more when volume 3 does eventually come out, because I'm pretty sure we're catching up to Japan already. But yes, it's a very good series. If you haven't checked it out, you should. Living Room Matsunaga-san, I also love this. Living Room Matsunaga-san is very cute, very, very cute. It's an age gap romance. The girl is, I believe, 16, and the boy is 26, somewhere around there. But they're cute together. It takes it very slow. It's not like very problematic. I like it a lot. I would recommend it. If you like shoujo, if you like age gap romances, this is definitely one to check out. In this volume, I believe they deal with even the idea of living, because they live in a boarding house, the idea of someone leaving a boarding house, and how that feels to have to say goodbye to somebody, and just kind of like that moving on thing. Getting used to it. Okay, I have another pickup here. This one I bought secondhand. Everything else has been from Indigo so far, and also things in the boxes are all from Indigo, because I buy from Indigo a lot. Mostly because I have a discount thing. It's only 10%, but I still use it like all hell because I love my manga. But anyways, we have The Demon Prince of Emoji House. I've been wanting to read this one, and I found it. Somebody was selling it secondhand in my neighborhood, my area. Well, not really my neighborhood. They lived across the city, but you know, it was worth it to go and grab it because it was the first 10 volumes, and it was a little less than retail. Not like the craziest best deal I've ever seen, but it was still a good deal. especially because they're in quite good condition. This one is quite yellow, but most of them looked like brand new. And I'm excited to read this, especially as I go on my shoujo hunt. I'm trying to collect all of the Shoujo Beat series. It's going to be insane. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find them. Like, I have Honey and Clover here. I never showed them the videos because I got them before. But I have 4, 5, and 6, and then 7's coming in. But number 8 is apparently impossible to find, so that's going to be fun. We have volume 3. Volume 4. So many volumes. It's volume 5. I love the colors of Demon Prince Emoji House. Maybe I'll show you like all the spines together after. This is number 6. And I believe there's 16 volumes in total, so I will be getting them all eventually after I actually read them. This is number 7, unless I can find the other ones used as well, because then I might as well pick them up. That volume 8. But I also like just kind of want to collect the series of Shoujo Beat that I can now that aren't out of print and really hard to find, so that I can have those out of the way before they are also out of print and hard to find. I just don't want to have to do too much of that. They're number 10. And that's that. I'll try and show you the here. See if I can do this for the spines. Oh god, they're all gonna fall. Yes. Volumes 1 through 10. It's pretty good. I'm excited to read them. Alright, after all of the already unopened packages, now we get to open and do some unboxing. Yeah, I love this. I'm not going to turn it around because then you'll see my address information, or I can just cover it with my hand. But yeah, so we're going to open first box. I never knew about these pulley things until I saw it in a YouTube video. I had no idea. I was always aggressively like pulling it to try and open these. I couldn't. Oh, My Hero Academia. We got My Hero Academia, volume 27. This is the next one in the series. To be honest, I ordered this a long time ago. A very long time ago. But first, Indigo sent the box with a whole bunch of my manga, and it got lost in transit, unfortunately. So then I was like, hey, it's been stuck at this place forever. I don't know what's going on. So they sent me all of the books in that package that didn't come to me for free, which wasn't really for free because I was still paid for them, but like they didn't charge me twice. And I thought that was great customer service. I love that. It was great. But then this one, I was waiting for it, and I'm like, it's been like a month now and they haven't even sent it. So I asked them what's going on, and they're like, oh, so the warehouse we were giving to put this out, they don't actually have it anymore. So we're just gonna switch you to a different warehouse. And I'm guessing they would have never noticed unless I contacted them, but still, I would say their customer service is stellar. Some of the shipping has been a little bit iffy lately, but that's okay. Like one time they sent me a book I didn't even order when I was supposed to get a different book. So I had to, that was, I believe, Strobe Edge volume 6. I don't know if it was volume 6. It was one of the volumes, I think. No, that was volume 4. But anyways, yeah, they sent me a wrong book. Actually, I have that book. I'll show you what they sent me. I have it up for sale on Kijiji now because they said, since you don't have a slip, just keep it with you, basically. But they sent me this, which, you know, I would never probably order, but it was even like more expensive than what I had ordered. This book is $29.95 retail, and what I ordered was like 13 something retail. So, I mean, it's cool. Maybe they were trying to tell me something. Biofeedback and mindfulness for everyday life. But I need to get my shit together about that. So yeah, I got that one time and oh well. Indigo being a little bit weird with their things. So, next package. Oops. Damn. I didn't even talk about My Hero Academia at all. My Hero Academia is a good series. I enjoy it. Some arcs are kind of iffy. Most of the arcs are really good. Kind of binged and bought them all at once. Shit, I probably totally showed you guys this. I'll have to block it out. So we have Goldfish, Volume 3. I'm so excited, actually, because I had Volume 1 and 2 for forever, and when I went to the bookstore, they would never have this volume in stock. I ordered it online. Most of the time I order online now, because of the pandemic. It's just like a go-to for me now than going in-store, but I do go in-store occasionally. Like, most of the volumes I showed you, beside the used ones, all of those were in-store purchases. So yeah, Goldfish Volume 3. This is a good series. It's not actually by a Japanese artist. I don't remember where she's from, but Tokyo Pop did like a special thing where they had just like female artists from all over the world to create different kind of mangas, and then we get to read them. And Goldfish is a pretty good one. It's only 3 volumes. I would recommend it if you're interested. I'll double check, because I know one of them they were like, oh, it's only 3 volumes, and then they're like, oh, we'll have more. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, only 3 volumes. And it is very good. I enjoy it a lot. If you are interested in just getting a short adventure series like this, it'll go by fast, then I would recommend Goldfish. It's about a boy who, I think they're playing with magic one day or something, and then his brother ends up turning into gold, so he has to try and figure out a way to undo that magic. And he's on the run from other people. I forget totally what happens, because it's been a long time since I read it, but yeah, it's an adventure story. I am excited to read this. I might read the other 2 again to know what's going on, and then read this one. But yeah. Alright. We have 3 more boxes. I swear, it never cuts all the way to the end. Like, it only goes a little bit, hey, and then it stops. Maybe that's just me. Fairytale Battle Royale. Funny thing about this one, I ordered the 4th one thinking that I own the 3rd one, and that maybe my friend rented it because I'd seen the cover so many times, but it turns out I never even had the 3rd volume. So I ordered the 3rd volume, so now I can read both the 3rd and the 4th volume of the series. Fairytale Battle Royale is about a girl who in real life starts playing an online otome game, I think, like just a video game, and it takes her into a fairy tale world where they have to fight to survive, kill each other to survive, stuff like that, I'm pretty sure. But then sometimes she can go back to her life, and then she goes back into the game. It's good though. I liked it. I liked the first 2 volumes. The boy in it's so cute, I'm pretty sure. Spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure he died in the last volume. But I wish he stayed because I like him so much. But I'm excited to read this. And the 4th volume as well. I could show you the 4th one, but it's kind of like tucked away, hard to get to. So we'll pass on that. Oh god, this one's gonna be aggressive strength. Here we go. And also probably loud noise on the there we go. Alright. Oh, what do you know? I was just talking about this. Honey and Clover. We have the 7th volume. I've read 1 through 3 so far, and I'm slowly making my way through. I love the covers, they're very pretty, and I like that it very quickly makes you feel like you know the characters. And it feels just kind of like sweet and sad, bittersweet. It has a very bittersweet feel the whole time. My only issue with it is that it feels very, very slow, in my opinion. Slow paced. Drags on a little bit, which is why I had to stop after volume 3 for a little bit and move on to other series that I knew I would read more fast because they engage me more. And then I thought I would come back to it. Also because I can't find volume 8 and I don't really want to read the series and then be like, oh my gosh, I want to know what's gonna happen next, right? And then I can't get the volume. So there's that. And then we have, wouldn't you know it, Ranma 1/2, 9 and 10. I mentioned this in the last video that this one will be coming in. I do really enjoy this series. I haven't read the 7 and 8 yet, but I will absolutely get to it. I love, again, Rimiko Takahashi's series. She is great. Absolutely phenomenal with her story writing. If you haven't checked it out, I'd recommend it. If you like comedy, romances, shonen style-esque, I do recommend this one. Very good. And our last box. Okay. We're done. Aggressive strength, but that one was easier to open. We have 2 more in here. Skippy. They're both Skippy, actually. Ah! Almost fell. So I've read in Skippy up to volume 33 so far. I am slowly catching up with this series. There's 46 volumes I believe out right now, so getting close to catching up. But I got 39 and 40. Like I said, I'm only up to 33, so I do have quite a few to read before I do read these ones. But it's a really good story and it just keeps me on the edge of my seat that I want to keep reading it and reading it. So I'm sure once I pick up volume 34, I have it. But just once I like actually take it to read, I will binge through the ones that I have with me. I love Kyoko. She's a queen. And also Sho is pretty cool too. Sho? No, Sho is the asshole. The blonde guy, he sucks. I don't like him. Suruga, this guy. Ren Suruga, I think. Love him. He's great. He improves. Why did I do that? He really helps Kyoko become herself, and I think he is deserving of her. Unlike Sho. Sho does not deserve her, and I don't understand why he is going after her now so long after. When she's successful, now he's chasing after her. Once she's successful. I hate that. Hate it. He is not worthy. But yeah, so that's the 4th volume. And that is everything for today. I believe that does make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, actually 1 more volume than I expected. All right. So actually we had 7 plus 7 is 14. 24 volumes. 24 volumes this time. Add that on top of the 10 volumes I showed you guys last time, and that's 34 volumes for the month of May. So far. We'll see. Anyways, wish me happy reading. I wish you guys happy reading. I hope that I gave you any good recommendations if you're watching this, and if you have any suggestions for future videos besides manga hauls, which is what I'm focusing on right now. Like, I'll eventually get to a manga collection, but is kind of, my manga is everywhere. And I have a lot of it, so that's going to be a hefty one. But if there's anything else that you're interested in, like any other kind of videos, then please let me know. I'll be open to it. For now, ta-ta, and have yourself a wonderful day.